Hey, crew. Thanks for joining in here. So, what we're talking about today is just some ways that you can create meaningful learning experiences that will really get kids socially constructing and collaborating using a little Google tool that we call Jamboard. So, to get started with this, you could just go to jamboard.google.com, or if you would prefer, you can go into your Google Drive, you click New, More, and then you'll see Jamboard as an option right here. So, the nice thing about Jamboards, you can actually share these with students so that they're editable to anyone with a link. And in the top right here, you'll see this looks familiar, just like you would see in any type of thing. And you also see that I've already created, so anyone with a link is an editor here. Now, this is really useful. If I'm in a Google meeting with my students, I can just copy and paste this link into the Google Meeting chat. So I'll show you what that would look like real quick. So let's just get going with a Google Meeting. And once I'm in here and starting my meeting, in the chat, all I would have to do is paste this right down here. Let me move my video out of your way. So just right click and paste, or Control or Command V, and then I'm going to send that. Once my kids click this, they now have access to this editable tool. And once they're in there, some magic things can start to happen for us. So we can do a lot of social construction. Here's what we hear from kids. It's awkward to talk on a Google Meeting. We hear that from adults too. So, but what if I have a blank space where kids can just post their ideas, and then we can use those as a discussion focus? So here's one thing that I could do. So in a Jamboard, you'll see to create a new slide, if you will, or a new whiteboard, you just click this next arrow. Right now you can see that on the background I've got a lined area. I'm going to go ahead and change that and just make that plain white, or I could make that a graph, or I could make that something else, but we'll just make it plain white for what we're doing right here. So I could just ask the kiddos in the Google Meeting that I'm in, hey guys, on our blank slide of this Jamboard that I just sent to you via link, I would like for you to use this commenting tool right here. All right, and just drop your ideas around, insert whatever meaningful question you want them exploring together. So how do you think our character in this text would feel? Or what was your favorite strategy that you used to solve this particular type of math problem? Or what is the most important moment out of these series of historical events that took place to you, and why? And they can use the sticky note to, in a live session, answer. And so they put their thoughts. And what you end up with is you're going to see a bunch of, and they'll adjust the font size. So it doesn't always look that giant, but different thoughts from another student falling in here. You can creatively use color coding. So use a green sticky note if you agree with this, or a red sticky note if you disagree. Or if you think your strategy was really high level that you used to solve this problem, I want you to mark your sticky note in blue, right? So whatever it is the kids are sharing, they've got a live space where they can kind of put these. The other cool thing about this is we can sort these into different categories to get conversations rolling. We can allow kids the opportunity to talk through this. You can encourage kids to take control of the laser pointer. So, Joey, go ahead and circle with the laser pointer three examples that you thought were really, really strong. So each kid can be sharing their input even though they're in a live meeting. A few other fun ways that we can do this. Okay, so everybody, I want you to find an image that represents how you're feeling so far this week. So kids can use the image tool. Let's find one that says underwater. That sounds pretty good. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. So you can see we can use images within what we're sharing as well. So you could do a type of metaphorical answer. All right. This is a really good way to get kids engaged as well, because then it's not even them sharing their thoughts, it's them sharing an image. I've seen teachers use experiences where it is, find a meme to represent how this historical event should be represented with just a simple meme. But images can help bring your conversations to life as well. Nice thing for teachers, if you wanted to, let's say that I'm discussing a very complicated physical science concept and I need an acceleration graph built into my learning experience. Here's a nice, let's go with this one. I can explore different concepts with my students, using images that are preset. So I could build out 3 or 4 different slides of talking points that I would need. Kids could then use the draw tool to actually, point things out, what they're seeing, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. However you would want to use this tool, the fact that it gives you images, sticky note posting ability, the ability to draw and annotate with a large group of people, all of those things are really, really valuable for facilitating a good live discussion. And these are things that we've always had with our whiteboard and with our projectors in our classroom, but this is just a way that you can kind of bring that component home, bring that to life. Last little bit of encouragement around using this tool. The goal should be to help kids learn from others' ideas. In remote learning, we see a lot of moments where kids are learning in isolation, which, as you and I both know, that's not great for expanding new thinking. But when you can get kids into a similar space, give them a chance to exchange ideas, share thinking, they're going to come out with a much more broader perspective of whatever your learning topic is because they're able to engage with those other kids. So when we talk about social construction and collaboration with Jamboard, it's a cool tool. You could use it to just do something as fun as play Pictionary review with a class, but it's also a great chance for you to help kids learn from one another's thinking and really encourage them to take their thinking to a deeper level. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions about using this, feel free to reach out to any of your learning experience designers. Have a great day.